Welcome back to B2B Marketing School. Today we're going to be talking about 5 metrics to measure the success of your brand's podcast. And downloads are not one of them. Downloads are important, but you won't want to measure that for a while because it takes a little bit to grow an audience for your podcast. The first metric that you want to measure with your podcast is the number of relationships that your brand is able to create, not with listeners, but with the guests that you feature on your show. So you can reverse engineer relationships with, potential buyers, potential referral partners, editors at larger publications, and you can reverse engineer those relationships by simply asking them to be a guest on your show. Who doesn't want to be a guest on a podcast? So by reaching out to those folks, you create that relationship, and who knows what can happen after that. We've had guests on our show, the B2B Growth Show, turn into clients. We've had them turn into referral partners. We've got guest blog opportunities, all because of the guests we featured on our show. The second metric you want to measure is written content. A content writer can easily turn a 12 to 15 minute interview into a 750 to 1,000 word blog post. You can use that on LinkedIn, Medium. That written content is SEO gold, and it's great for social sharing. The third metric you want to measure is backlinks. So I actually got an email today from a CMO, my ideal buyer, because he found our podcast on a blog titled The Top 10 Podcasts You Should Be Listening To. And so he clicked the link, found my email, reached out. Now I have a relationship with my ideal buyer because of a backlink. As you know, backlinks are also great for SEO. The fourth metric that you want to measure with your podcast are the number of social posts that you can create. Facebook Live video, Snapchat, Instagram, LinkedIn updates, Facebook, Twitter. There are so many social posts that you can come up with just from snippets from a quote from your interview or headlines of your interviews. The fifth metric that you want to measure with your podcast are the number of guest posts that you can generate. So we all know that guest posts are powerful. The traffic that I get from Huffington Post, my guest articles for the Huffington Post, convert at almost 10%, where most of my traffic converts anywhere between 1.5 and 3%. Huffington Post traffic converts at 10%. It's crazy. So you need to be guest posting. But where do you get the content for those guest posts? Your podcast. You're doing interviews with experts. Turn those into written content that fuel your guest posting strategy. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe below and leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Are you thinking about doing a podcast? What's keeping you from it? I'd love to talk.